Please stand for a moment of silence. Salute to the flag.
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Notice of this meeting was provided to the Westville Leader, advertised on December 25th, 2017. Notification was sent to the Star Ledger, promptly posted on the Municipal Public Bulletin Board, and filed in the office of the Municipal Clerk, informing the public of the time and place according to the provision of the Open Public Meeting Law, Chapter 231, 1975. Good evening, everyone, and welcome.
Good evening.
This meeting is called pursuant to the state statute for the purpose of organizing a governing body for the year 2018, make appointments, and transact business pertinent thereto. Roll call, please, Ms. Ariano.
Mayor Lombardo.
Here.
Councilwoman Blumenstock. Here. Councilwoman Kukrow.
Here.
Councilman Lazaro.
Here.
Councilman Sarno.
Here.
First order of business is to administer the oath of office to Councilwoman Sarah Tedesco for a 3-year term. Councilman-elect Richard McCormick for a 3-year term. Councilman Tedesco, please be escorted to the rostrum, please.
Yes, they are. So, anyone that knows me knows my inspiration for running for town council has been my grandfather, so I'm honored to have two of his really, really good friends, Pat DeFabio and Angelo Alamonte, be up here to hold the Bible for me today. Thank you. And I have Union County Sheriff Pete Corvelli, who I'm honored to have administer the oath.
and I'm honored to be here. Thank you.
Ready?
I
I, Sarah Tedesco,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same and to the governments
to the same and to the governments
established in the United States and in this state
established in the United States and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially
that I will impartially
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties
All
of
the
the
du-
office of councilman
all the duties of the office of councilwoman
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Can we grab a photo real quick?
Now, at this time, I will ask Councilman-elect McCormick to be escorted to the rostrum, please.
Mayor, can I just grab one photo first?
Yes.
With the family? Thank you. Pat and Angela, can you come up too? For a photo of my mom, dad, my brother. Sorry.
Nice meeting you. See you again.
Andy, That's fine.
That's all.
Ready, say cheese.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'll leave my pen.
So these are three of my grandsons. This is Peyton, Hunter, and Mason.
Raise your right hand. I, Richard McCormick,
I, Richard McCormick,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established
and to the government established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do furtherly solemnly swear
that I will impartially
that I will impartially
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of the office of
all the duties of the office of
councilman
councilman
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations. Rich, you gotta sign this.
You guys want to get a picture? They're going to be fair, right? Mike, you guys here? You guys can-
We have an agenda.
I'll be careful, I won't fall off the show.
I have confidence in you. Sarah, I'm a roll call, please.
Councilwoman Blumenstock.
Aye.
Councilman Kukrow.
Here.
Councilman Lazaro.
Here.
Councilman McCormick.
Aye.
Councilman Sarno.
Here.
And Councilwoman Tedisco.
Here.
Okay. I'd like to ask if anyone in the audience who wishes to make a presentation, if they do it now. Seeing none at this time. Council, do I have a nominee to elect the council president?
Yes, Mayor, I'd like to nominate Councilwoman Jen Blumenstock.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Mayor, if I may,
Yes.
can I nominate Eileen Kukrow? Thank you.
So, Mr. Menard, do we take one no? Election happen.
Yes, we'll have
Okay.
a vote.
Mayor,
Do
you
we have
need
a second? Yes. Do we have a second on the Kukrow nomination?
I'll second that.
Okay. We'll take the vote on Councilwoman Blumenstock first, please.
Councilwoman Blumenstock. Aye. Councilman Kukrow.
No.
Councilman Lazaro.
Aye.
Councilman McCormick.
No.
Councilman Sarno.
Abstain.
Councilwoman Tedisco.
Aye.
There's a 3-2 vote that carries on a resolution.
Congratulations.
So we,
That vote carried.
Okay. At this time, we're going to suspend the regular order of business to issue the oath of office to our new sergeant, Sergeant Lewis. Please step forward.
I, Philip J. Lewis,
I, Philip J. Lewis,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the
of the
Constitution
United States,
of the United
the
States
Constitution
and the
of
Constitution
the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance to the same,
in the government established
and the government
of the
established in
United States
the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially and justly
that I will impartially and justly
perform all the duties of the office of
perform all the duties of the office of
Sergeant of the Garwood Police Department,
Sergeant of the Garwood Police Department,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you got milk. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thanks. You're welcome. And tell them I was
All right, I'm trying to work
Miller has it.
right behind the door.
Oh. Mr. Petrozelli?
Lou.
Lou.
He's like,
Tonight from the Borough of Harwood, resolution number 17-236. Whereas Louis Petroselli has faithfully and consistently served the citizens of the Borough of Harwood as a member of council since January 4th, 2009. Whereas Lou has dedicated himself to public service, given his personal time to serve the citizens of Harwood as councilman. And whereas the governing body, the Borough of Harwood, to publicly acknowledge and common need for his loyal and dedication service to all the people of the Borough of Harwood. Now thereby be resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Harwood as hereby express best wishes to Louis Petroselli and his family in the upcoming years. Be it further resolved that the mayor and council be hereby authorized to fix the signature to copy this resolution where it shall be presented to you December 26, 2017. Thank you. Stick around, you know what to say.
We'll move on to appointments for 2018. And I make the following nominations, which requires council for roll call vote. Resolution number 18-001.
You should announce the part that's in bold. And then ask me to do
Okay,
that call.
thank you. Okay. Municipal Attorney for 2018, Robert Renaud, Esquire, Paloma Renaud, Apollonia, LLC, Resolution 18-01.
Amendment for motion.
Do I have a motion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, Ms. Ariano.
Councilwoman Blumenstock. Aye. Councilman Kukrow.
No.
Councilman Lazaro.
Aye.
Councilman McCormick.
No.
Councilman Sarno.
No.
Councilman Disco.
Aye.
Mayor Lombardo.
Aye. Moving on, Tax Appeal Attorney for 2018, Robert Renaud, Esquire, Paloma Renaud, Apollonia, LLC. Do I have a motion to adopt this resolution 18-02?
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Blumenstock.
Aye.
Councilman Kukrow.
No.
Councilman Lazaro.
Aye.
Everybody sees that, right? Councilman McCormick.
No.
Councilman Sarno.
No.
Councilman Disco.
Aye.
Mayor Lombardo.
Aye. Municipal Labor Attorney for 2018, Matthew Calvico, Esquire, of Clary Giavio, Jacobi, and Jacobi, LLC. Do I have a motion for resolution 18-03?
So moved, Mayor.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please, Ms. Ariano.
Councilwoman Blumenstock.
Aye.
Councilman Kukrow.
Yes.
Councilman Lazaro.
Aye.
Councilman McCormick.
Yes.
Councilman Sarno.
Aye.
Councilwoman Tedisco.
Aye.
Okay, moving on, municipal prosecutor for 2018, Steve H. Merman, Esquire, resolution number 18-04. Do I have a motion for this resolution?
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, Ms. Ariano.
Councilwoman Blumenstock.
Aye.
Councilman Kukrow.
Yes.
Councilman Lazaro.
Aye.
Councilman McCormick.
Yes.
Councilman Sarno.
Aye.
Councilwoman Tedisco.
Aye.
Okay, moving on, municipal public defender 2018, Michael Simmons, Esquire, resolution 18-005. Do I have a motion for this resolution?
So
I'll make
moved.
that one. Second.
Discussion? Roll call. Sorry.
Councilwoman Blumenstock.
Aye.
Councilman Kukrow.
Yes.
Councilman Lazaro.
Aye.
Councilman McCormick.
Yes.
Councilman Sarno.
No.
Councilwoman Tedisco.
Aye.
I'm sorry, did you make a motion? I thought that was your, two more. It's gonna sound the same.
Okay, moving on, municipal engineer services of 2018, Michael Disco of Disco Associates Consulting Engineering, resolution 18-06. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Blumenstock.
Aye.
Councilwoman Kukrow.
Yes.
Councilman Lazaro.
Aye.
Councilman McCormick.
Yes.
Councilman Sarno.
Aye.
Councilwoman Tedisco.
Aye.
Okay. Planning Board Liaison, Class 3 for 2018, Joseph Sarno III, Councilman, resolution 18-07. Do I have a motion?
I make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Blumenstock.
Aye.
Councilman Kukrow.
Abstain.
Councilman Lazaro.
Aye.
Councilman McCormick.
Aye.
Councilman Sarno.
Aye.
Councilwoman Tedisco.
Aye.
Move on to the consent agenda.
Start South Avenue, then turn right onto Center Street.
Do I have a motion to adopt the consent agenda?
I have a question on that, Mayor.
Okay.
18-016, who are we authorizing mileage reimbursement for?
I can answer that.
Ms. Ariano, please.
I'm just gonna try and find it. 016.
Yes.
16. If one of us go to like a seminar and we drive there, that's what you're reimbursing us for mileage for. If we go to we have-
Really?
Yeah. If we put in for it, I never put in for it. but
Oh, you never put in for it?
I have put in for it, I don't put in for it like for everything I do.
So it's just for council people?
No, it's not, council people can do it,
Mm-hmm.
employees.
Well, then
We
who
use
is-
our personal vehicles,
Who is it for?
employees,
Employees.
you.
Right.
It's a
Okay.
rate that the IRS sets.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just it's a rate that you reimburse, and then the person can't claim it on their income tax using their car to get reimbursed.
Okay.
Roll call, Ms. Ariano.
So did you have any?
I'll make a motion to adopt the consent agenda.
Second. Councilwoman Blumenstock.
Aye.
Councilman Kukrow.
Yes.
Councilman Lazaro.
Aye.
Councilman McCormick.
Yes.
Councilman Sarno.
Aye.
And Councilwoman Tedisco.
Aye.
Okay, moving on, the following mayor appointments, no confirmation required. Board of Health, 3-year term, 1/1/18 to 12/31/20. Ellen Shelley and Keith Brzezinski. Library Board of Trustees, 5 years, 1/1/18 to 12/31/22. Marion Severidge and Carol Warpall. Garwood Municipal Alliance 2018, Barbara Tweedle, Mary Emmons, Virginia Marinelli, Sam Rocco, Alan Tweedle, Stephen Kelton, Walter Murphy, and Caitlin Twiddle, and Ralph Bernardo. Celebrations Committee 2018, Kim Brown, Carol Dunning, Tom Ingles, Sue Running, Jennifer Guerrero, and Scott Hagmore. Recreation Commission, Dave Lake. Officer of Emergency Management, Ken Capilano. Emergency Management Council for 2018, Deputy Coordinator Doug Stouffer, Captain of the Police Department, Police Chief James Wright, Fire Chief Alan Tweedle, Superintendent DPW Clint Dixon, First Aid William Willix, Engineer Michael Disco, Radiology Officer Sam Rocco, Business Representative Joseph Raganese, Representative from Service Organizations, Knights of Columbus Michael Collins, Fire Department Ladies Auxiliary Denise Policio, Health Ellen Shelley, Law James H. Wright, and First Aid William Willix. Historical Committee, 2018, Pat DeFabio, Adele Lewis, Bruce Patterson, Carol Lombardo, Ellen Lucius, Jenny Brown, and Chelsea Grant. Planning Board, Class 1, 1 year, Charles Lombardo, Mayor. Class 2, 1 year, Louis Petrozelli. Class 3, 1 year, Joseph Sarno. Class 4, 4 years, William Neerstad. Alternate 2, 2 years, Stephen Napolitano. Alternate 4, 2 years, Denise Rezenti. Union County Utilities, Union County Community Development Sharing Committee, 2018, Charles Lombardo, William Neerstead, alternate Arlene Kokura. Union County Solid Waste Advisory Council, 2018, Quinn Dixon. Now we'll move on to standing committees. I'll mention 3 members of each committee, and the first person on the committee will be the chair. Police, Public Health and Safety, Tedesco, Kukuro, and Lazaro. The Board of Health Liaison, Rich McCormick. Committee, Streets, Roads, and Ecology, Blumenstock, McCormick, and Lazaro. Fire, McCormick, Tedesco, Kukuro. Finance, Sarno, Kukuro, and Blumenstock. Buildings and Grounds, Lazaro, Sarno, and Blumenstock. Laws and License, Kukuro, Tedesco, and McCormick. Other special committees of the mayor, Historical Committee Liaison is Tedesco. Recreation, Lazaro. Senior Citizens Representative, Blumenstock. Mayor's Representative, Mark Lazaro. School Board Liaison, McCormick. Celebration of Public Event and Holidays Liaison, Kukuro. Union County Air Traffic Noise Advisory Board Representative, McCormick. Union County Transportation Advisory Representative, Sarno. Business and Industrial Chamber of Commerce, Carney. Special Review Committee of the Mayor, Tedesco, Kukuro, and Lombardo. And Parking Committee, Sarno. Moving on, council members wishing to express and address the mayor and council with gifts.
Which one?
Where?
The gifts or?
Well, council members.
Okay. Mayor, if you don't mind,
Yes.
I'll step ahead and go first. Well, I have to say, it does feel really, really good to be back on the council for another 3 years. I'm truly honored that the people of Garwood have put their confidence in me to serve them for a 3rd term. I wanted to thank all those that have supported me along the way, especially my friends and family, and all those that cast their vote for me. I will work hard to serve all the citizens of Garwood, those that voted for me, those that didn't, and those that didn't make it out on November 7th. I'd also like to welcome Rich McCormick to the council. I look forward to working with you. While serving on the council has not always been smooth sailing, as there have been challenges, I'm very optimistic about the trajectory of Garwood. We are on a positive path forward. In 2017 and even earlier, sometimes it has appeared that the council does not always work together. But I'd like to point out that more times than not, this council has actually voted together. I am dedicated to continuing to debate the issues facing our borough, voting on them, and moving on to the next order of business. I will continue to bring passion to this job because that's how I feel about Garwood, As a lifelong resident and someone who volunteers on many community groups, I love this town deeply and I'm honored to serve it in any way I can. Anyone that lives here in Garwood and others that learn more about Garwood, they might not live here, but they come here to shop and so forth, and they have friends here. They quickly learn that while Garwood is, in a way, Union County's best kept secret, as more people know about it, they can tell what we all know as residents, that it's a truly special place. I will continue to work to communicate more effectively with the public. The beauty of the new year is, in some ways, you're able to hit the reset button and able to have a fresh start. So I truly hope this council can be more open and more proactive when tackling the issues. And with that said, I'd like to lay out 5 goals I have for the new year. The first one is to obtain immunity with regards to the affordable housing mandate from the New Jersey courts through 2025 in order to protect the taxpayers from expensive and unwinnable builder's remedy lawsuits. This council has made many great strides forward by meeting many of the checkboxes required of us by the judge in the order on October 30th. Secondly, invest responsibly in capital purchases to ensure we are focused on the long term. From my time on council, we've come together to invest in emergency management equipment, numerous road projects, upgrading police department equipment, such as our dispatch center, and we've also acquired 2 pieces for the DPW. The DPW still has a number of pieces of equipment that have outdated their useful life. As I've said before, I truly hope this area becomes a priority for the council. 3, I'd like to work with the mayor to ensure my campaign promises of a citizens advisory panel for capital projects and a volunteer reward program become a reality this year. 4th, continue to advocate for getting more taxpayer dollars back from Union County, and that includes continuing the rotating schedule for council members to attend freeholder meetings. I know this is a difficult endeavor each year, but I'm still committed to seeing it through. And lastly, for the first time in my 7 years on the council, I've been given the job of police commissioner, and it's one that I'm truly honored to have. I am dedicated to working with Chief Wright to make sure our police department is well supported and to help launch more community policing initiatives. Thank you for your time, and I wish everybody a happy new year. Thanks.
Thank you.
Mayor Fernet?
Yes. If I may, I'd just like to, I know it's not say anything before, but now we have Senator Kane in the audience. Welcome, thank you. Our homegrown former members of council and former Mayor McCarthy's in the audience. Former Councilman Neerstead is here. Former Councilman Jim, sorry. Matthew. It's been a long night, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I apologize. Jim, I apologize. Former Councilman Villaggio. Former Councilman Tarantino. I guess I apologize if I missed anybody else. Yes, go right ahead. Sorry.
Thank you. I'd like to start by welcoming back Councilwoman Tedisco and welcoming Councilman McCormick to the council. I look forward to working together for the people of Garwood. It was a very rewarding first year on council for me. I certainly learned a lot and enjoyed speaking and getting to know so many more residents. And I came into last year with a list of goals that I wanted to achieve, and with the help of my colleagues on council, we were able to make a lot of those goals a reality. We were able to purchase a much-needed and long-awaited garbage truck, which will soon be put on the streets. I hope that in the next year we can really examine and begin to adhere to the capital plan for the borough's equipment, whether DPW or otherwise, and really begin to think of investing in our borough in the long term. The beautification committee became a success with the creation of the Green Team. And it's my hope that we can continue to encourage this type of community volunteerism, as I think we know it really is the heart of the borough. I made getting some of our county dollars a priority, lobbying for and receiving a non-matching grant for the seniors, a grant from the Kids and Recreation Fund, and as well as a park grant that is currently in review. We also held a Breaking Down the Budget Town Hall to provide insight into the budget-making process. I hope that we can take it even a step further this year to formally solicit input from the residents on balancing costs and services. As we head into the new year, I know there's plenty to be accomplished. I hope that the whole council can get behind the Hartman Park revitalization project as it progresses. Also, we've laid the groundwork to hire a property maintenance officer, and I'd like to see that come to fruition this year. Most importantly, I want the residents to know that I will continue to work to better communication between council and residents. We worked hard on it last year. We held more town halls, sent flyers, and increased social media announcements. But there's obviously still more work to be done, and I'm always on the lookout for ways to improve it. So I urge residents to continue to reach out to me by phone and email. I've had some terrific and enlightening and sometimes even tough conversations with residents this past year, but my hope is to continue these conversations and keep Garwood moving forward. So thank you very much and have a happy new year.
Anyone else on the council?
How about me, Mayor?
Go right ahead, Mr. McCormick.
Is it a custom that I sit down or can I stand up? Well, welcome everyone. I'm honored to be here. I thank everybody who gave me support, but I have to say I gotta start at most to my loving wife, to my 3 daughters, my son-in-laws, my grandchildren. They stood behind me. They gave me the courage to do something that I had a burning desire to do for quite a while now. When they helped me fulfill my obligation to this, I made a decision to have a team to support me. And it wouldn't be fair if I didn't recognize Sal and Eileen at this moment. So thank you both for that. With that said, there's somebody here that's really not here, and that's Michael Collins, my running mate. Without Michael, I would not be sitting up here today. Somehow, when we run as a team, I've noticed that if only one gets elected, we do forget about the other candidate. But it was Michael that did most of the social media for me. I'm not a social guy. I have a hard time with computers, Facebook, and so on. I know I'll help up here to continue on, but it was Michael that did this for me. Second, third, I sat down and had a meeting one time with our assemblyman, Mr. John Brownnick. It was then that Mr. John Brownnick convinced me of my feelings on what I feel that I am no longer getting in my or our lovely town of Garwood. I can say this because I'm going on 33 years as a homeowner. Yes, things have changed, it's fast. Yes, I'm still a little bit slow. But people have spoken out. They have talked to me just like they talk to my colleagues. And I have to stand up and support those people. So I want to reach out to all those people and say thank you for believing in me. And I am truly honored, over the top, to represent my lovely town of Garwood. Thank you.
Okay, so moving on, citizens who wish to address the mayor and council, please stand, state your name and address, please.
Angelo N. Alamati, 321 Hemlock Avenue. I'm here tonight as a guest, thanks to Sarah Tedisco, and I enjoy being here and representing her being sworn in. And I go back a few years myself. I remember the old trolley tracks in Garwood, okay? And we had a police officer that was a motorcycle cop, etc., etc. And I met Mr. Kane's father many years ago and we shook hands. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you.
I've been around a few years.
God bless you.
Now you should decide.
Andy Blumenstock, 315 Spruce. Mr. McCormick, welcome to the council. Mr. Disco, happy to still have you on board. I was honored to help you in running this campaign this year, and on behalf of the Garwood Democratic Club, it was a small token that we wanted to offer to you and wish you all the best this year.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes,
Happy
sir.
New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Thank you.
Free ride.
Just for old time's sake.
Nah, it's a free ride. One free ride, that's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Bruce.
Anyone else?
Mr. Mayor, Board of Ed, reorg meeting tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at East St. Louis.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else? Okay, we'll move on to the mayor's address.
We need to compare notes first.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Garwood, a small town with a big heart. On behalf of the governing body, I would like to thank everyone for being here tonight at Garwood's reorganization meeting. I am confident that together we will continue to keep Garwood moving in a positive direction that this governing body has endured and maintained. After 3 years as mayor, I remain humbled by the privilege to serve you. I've been honored to represent the residents of Garwood at a local, county, and state level. It has been a privilege to serve with the members of the governing body, the municipal staff, and all the volunteer organizations, and each one of the fine individuals that demonstrate why Garwood is an outstanding community in many ways, and is recognized as such throughout the county. At this time, I'd like to recognize and thank our major departments as a job well done. Our administrative staff, Ms. Ariema, our borough clerk and business administrator and our staff, thank you. The Center of Operations of Garwood, conducting efficiently and daily operations of our government. Newly appointed Police Chief Wright and his officers maintain a public peace and safety at a high level of professionalism, enforcing our laws and ensuring the prevention and detection of crimes in our borough. Newly appointed Fire Chief Alan Sweeto and his firefighters provide emergency firefighting and rescue services throughout our borough and local communities when they are required by mutual aid. These well-trained firefighters stand ready to provide their services to our town at a high, very level of performance. Public Works Superintendent Clint Dixon and his staff, dedicated workers, provide excellent multitasking duties such as leaf and garbage pickup, as well as snow plowing services. First Aid Squad Captain Jim Willix and his staff ensure that the updated and proper methods of emergency medical assistance are provided to our residents when needed. They give assistance to those suffering with a sudden illness or injury, or those in need of transportation to our local medical facilities. The Garwood First Aid Squad has been an important issue, an asset to our community for many years, and we hope that trend continues. On a special note, I would like to thank all the volunteers serving our various boards and committees, as they are the backbone of our community. Our volunteers' commitment and dedication are an integral part of our community. Within them, we would not have a new, exciting, and engaging programs, events, and activities that happen in our town. It is both heartwarming and gratifying to see a continual outpour of their generosity, kindness, and unity. In 2017, because of retirements, we said goodbye and farewell to our Police Chief Bruce Underhill, who served the borough of Garwood for 31 years. The borough engineer Donald Goriello, who left us after 36 years of service. And DPW foreman Jeff Atkinson, who retired after 30 years. They will be greatly missed because of their positive contributions to the borough of Garwood, and we wish them well in their newly found free time. In a recap of other 2017 events, retirement situations at all levels was supported by the Administrative Review Committee of the Mayor and Council. They played a major part in creating the chief promotion policy that was used as a model for the lieutenant and sergeant promotion policy. The General Counsel selected a new borough engineer, and the Police Committee selected a newly appointed sergeant, as we saw tonight. The various council committees have made great amounts of progress in the areas of the parking committee that concentrated on completing the parking permit program for the balance of the town and meeting with the business communities to discuss their concerns. As a whole, the council continues to seek money grants on the state and county level with the assistance of our borough administrator. The mayor and council are currently reviewing all roadways in the borough and prioritizing them for future repairs by DOT or county funds. Garwood's Green Team was successfully in setting up Mayor's Wellness Program, highlighted by a monthly 3K walk in the borough, several nutritional programs in conjunction with our ShopRite, and working towards a community garden plan. The Green Team also organized the beginning of a beautification of our downtown area with cleanup and seasonal plantings. Most of these projects are in work and will come to light in 2018. As a special thanks to Councilwoman Tedesco, Blumenstock, and Lazaro for your spearheading this endeavor. Thank you. In 2018, the Green Team will continue to work towards certification of a Garwood as a sustainable New Jersey community. There are certain criteria that must be met, and our volunteers working hard to accomplish these goals. The Green Team is even looking to partner with surrounding towns and to host events and joining together to accomplish mutual goals and projects. The Community Partner and Outreach Committee partnered with the Garwood PTA, participating in several events including Halloween trick-or-trunk or family movie nights. We also have welcomed 8 new businesses to our town in 2017, and we approximately have 40 Garwood businesses in the Greater Westfield Chamber of Commerce. As a start of 2018, I would like to welcome Councilman Richard McCormick to the governing body.
Thank you.
Welcome. He will bring his many years of business experience and wisdom to the council. I'd like to welcome back Councilwoman Tedesco, whose knowledge and boundless energies will provide for progress towards our future. I look forward to working with them and all the council members for the betterment of Garwood. We must also say goodbye to Louis Petroselli, who has diligently served Garwood councilman as past 9 years. I want to personally express my deepest gratitude for thanks for his dedication and commitment to the residents of Garwood. Now that he has left the council, he is not giving up on serving our town. He is now at his new task as the fireman in the borough of Garwood. After having been a fireman in the Union, he has moved to Garwood. He has joined the firefighting division. In 2018, the citizens of Garwood will still be able to pay their taxes online using credit cards. The borough will maintain extended office hours on the 2nd or 4th Tuesdays of each month so residents can conduct their borough business. The following dates are to be noted for the upcoming year. Garwood Rocks on Sunday, June 3rd. Spring Bowl Pickup will be held on Monday, June 11th. Fall Pickup, October 22nd. The recycling program will remain as is every 2 weeks on Wednesdays. The town-wide yard sale will take place on Saturday the 9th and 10th, rain or shine, between the hours of 9 and 4. To avoid yard sale fees for those days, sign up is required at Borough Hall. Every household should receive their borough booklet for information regarding recycling, garbage events, and other information by now. If you need a copy of, or an extra copy of this, it'll be hanging on the wall on the outside of the borough office. As in the past, I will continue to invite council persons to join me on Mayor's Saturday. This will be held on the third Saturday of the month at 11 a.m. With the assistance of our council business liaison, Carol Carney, I'll be taking the Mayor's Saturday on the road. She has reached out to local businesses, setting up local schedules to be presented and posted at the borough website and in our local newspaper. As recently discussed and said before, I will support establishing a rewards card program in conjunction with the local businesses in town. Councilman Blumenstock and Councilwoman Tedesco will assemble a task force to create this program and to set up its guidelines. The objective of this program is to reward customers and some sort of advantage of continuing to patronage to local businesses. Beginning January 2018, Garwood will have its own monthly newspaper called the Garwood Times, similar to those local papers found in other communities in the area. Local businesses will have the opportunity to advertise, and news and photos can be gathered from local organizations to be published in the newspaper. The publication will be mailed to all households and business on a monthly basis. Thank you goes out to the Buildings and Grounds Committee, who is looking into upgrading the Hartman Park, a playground utilized by both residents and the school. An upgrade has not been done for several years. Through financial support of $55,000 from the County of Union, this project is being planned in 2017 and will be an asset in our community in 2018. Reevaluation is in the immediate future of Garwood. The borough is in receipt of a letter from Union County Board of Taxation from the acting director of the State Division of Taxation to implement a town-wide reevaluation to be completed by November 2019, effective in the 2020 tax bill. The borough has not been reevaluated since 1985. A reevaluation program that is undertaken is to appraise all real property according to its full and fair value. A revaluation program seeks to spread a tax burden more equitably throughout our municipality. The first step in the process is to submit updated tax maps to the state of New Jersey for review and comments. Garwood will have to hire a reevaluation firm from the state approved list. This evaluation will be funded for the next 5 years from borough taxes. The reevaluation firm will be conducting meetings to explain the complete process. My understanding is that the firm will be allowed 3 attempts to review both interior and exterior of each properties in the borough of Garwood, and more details of that will follow in the near future. Redevelopment is coming along on 3 fronts. The first is Petro Casal property on the north side of South Avenue. This phase 1 is currently before the planning board for primary and final site plan approval. If all goes well, the planning board will reach a decision in the very near future. As indicated by the redeveloper, the old buildings should be leveled in early 2018 and remediation will start. The second is phase 2 of the Casale Petro property across the street on South Avenue side of the south side, which is currently in stage design. The council will have passed a resolution to go forward with the 72 rental units design, and soon the developer will submit plans to the planning board for review. The third phase of redevelopment is the Garwood paperboard facility on North Avenue. It has been sold, and the new owners are looking to discuss a future project at the location. There will be an open dialogue with a newly formed joint committee of the council and planning board members. At the last meeting, the council by resolution voted to hire a planning firm to assist them with the new design. We expect to have public dialogue on development as well as similar to what we have had on the South Avenue properties. Another action that I am implementing is to work closely with the finance chairman for future development of a capital improvement plan. Capital improvement refers to a major non-recurring physical expense such as land, public infrastructure, and equipment. The program will include a description of proposed capital improvement projects ranked by priority and a year-by-year schedule of expected funding for those projects. The capital improvement plan is a powerful tool for this community's comprehensive plan and strategic plan. The capital improvement plan secures that development occurs consistent with the municipal plan and vision. Once the plan has been developed, I will create the Citizens Advisory Board to review the plan and offer suggestions and recommendations to the mayor and council. This process was started last year by a finance committee. A draft of this document, a 5-year capital plan, 2018 to 2022, and the council and I believe that there's still additional items to be added. In conclusion, I will continue to clearly demonstrate my commitment to dedication to Garwood and its residents. As I have over the past 3 years, I fully accept the challenges and responsibilities of that office and public service brings to me. I promise to continue to do my best for the betterment of Garwood. My promise is simply straightforward. I will give Garwood every ounce of my positive energy to make the decisions to be made, because at the end of the day, we all aspire to do the same, to make a stronger and more vibrant community for ourselves and our families. With the positive energy generated by the governing body and the residents of Garwood, our possibilities are endless, and there will be no stopping us now or in the future. On behalf of my family and myself, I wish everyone a happy and prosperous New Year. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Mr. Mayor, if I may interrupt one more time, I have a comment to make.
Yes.
And one big thing that's going on in this country and the world today is people have forgot to learn how to compromise. And that is very important, because when you compromise, you're giving a little and you're taking a little. And that is very important, in my opinion, because that is lacking in the world today, not only in this country. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Guess it's time to adjourn. The regular meeting of the mayor and council will be held on Tuesday, January 9th, 2018 in council chambers at 7:15. Workshop session to start at 7 p.m. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you and good night.